Hi everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Jamila. Today's video I'm going to show you how I make my Irish potatoes with meat. For the new viewers, welcome to the family, and if you're already part of the family, welcome back to another video. The ingredients you need to make this recipe is some beef, potatoes, some beans, onions, green pepper, tomatoes, carrots, coriander, garlic, and spices of my own taste. The first step, we're going to boil the meat until it's soft. So usually for me, I boil the meat, I boil it for 15 to 20 minutes. I add in a little bit of water, and this broth, we're going to use it for later. I'm adding in some Maggi. And then I let it boil. So the meat is done cooking, and the next part I'm going to be frying the meat and the potatoes together. It's important for you to keep this broth because I'm going to use it for later. I know right now I'm removing the meat, but the broth I'm gonna use it for later. I am separating the meat in here. I'm adding in some oil, and I'm going to fry my meat until it's like golden brown. I like my meat like golden brown because I'm not a meat eater, but I really like it. I enjoy it best when it's dry, kind of. I don't know if you can see this, but when I'm frying my meat, I want it to become like this golden brown here. So I'm letting it fry a little bit more until all of them turn color, and then I'll add in the potatoes. I'm adding in the potatoes. I am adding in the onions now, and the garlic. I'm adding in my tomatoes and 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. Next, I'm adding in carrots and bell pepper and the fresh beans. The next part, I'm going to add in my ingredients. So these are some mixed spices, chili flakes, Simba or curry powder, Aromat. I've made some Royco paste. I have just added in water in my Royco to make a paste. Usually I don't put like salt in my food because a lot of the spices I use, they have salt. So I usually test and see like how it tastes, and then that's how when I decide if I'm going to add in salt or not. Now you remember I told you we had to keep this water or the broth. So this is the part where I add it in my katogo or stew. And like this, I'm going to let this boil for a little while until the potatoes get ready and the food will be ready to be served. This is one of my all-time favorite dish to eat because I grew up like we ate a lot of matoke at home, but I liked matoke. I don't like rice up to now, but I can eat Irish potatoes anytime, any day. When I'm sick, Irish potatoes, bring them to me. I can lose appetite for any type of food, but not these ones. Like, I like Irish potatoes. And I usually cook them like this. If you don't want to add in meat, you don't have to add in meat. So it's up to you. Or if you want, you can add in some chicken, or the way the West Africans do it, add in different types of meat. So it's up to you, honestly. And you know how growing up in Uganda, potatoes were so expensive. Like, Irish potatoes are one of the expensive things in Uganda. I'm so guessing up to now. But when I came to Europe, I found them like really cheap. And the way people make potatoes here is like boring. Usually it's just, I think the most interesting thing is just the mashed potatoes, where they have a lot of different ingredients. But usually it's just either boiled or oven, and even the oven ones sometimes are really boring, like, and I just love eating them this way. So our potatoes are done. They have been cooking for around 20 minutes, and I'm finishing them up with some coriander. You can use spring onions if you want, or anything else. This is the finished product. As you can see, our potatoes are soft, and I finished up the potatoes with some coriander. If you like the video, remember to give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.